Hello everyone. This is Mrs. Percy Pamela, working as Assistant Professor, the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science at Sri Muthukumaran Institute of Technology, Mangadu, Chennai. Today I am going to give a presentation about the subject Artificial Intelligence, subject code AL3391, Regulation 2021 for second year, third semester students of AADS department. Let us see the course objectives for the subject. The main objectives of this course are: first one, to learn the basic AI approaches; second, to develop different problem solving agents; the last one, to understand and perform logical and probabilistic reasoning. Now the course outcomes. So we have 5 course outcomes for 5 units. First course outcome with respect to unit 1 is to understand and explain different AI intelligent agent frameworks. Second course outcome for unit 2, to learn problem solving techniques and to apply them. Third course outcome for unit 3 is to apply game playing and CSP techniques. CSP is constraint satisfaction problems. Fourth course outcome for unit 4 is to perform logical reasoning. Then the last one, course outcome 5, is for unit 5, to perform probabilistic reasoning under uncertainty. Now, unit 1, intelligent agents. So these are the topics we are going to see under unit 1. Introduction to AI, agents and environments, concept of rationality, nature of environments, structure of agents, then problem solving agents, different search algorithms. We have different search algorithms like BFS, DFS, and uninformed search strategies. First, let us see what is AI. Introduction to AI. Actually, what is artificial intelligence? Intelligence with respect to human beings. We call it as natural intelligence. Same intelligence, same kind of intelligence, if we are replicating to machines like robots, we call that intelligence as artificial intelligence. It is one of the booming technologies of computer science. Is ready to create new revolution by making intelligent machines like robots. The third point, if we see some of the subfields or the practical applications, which includes self-driving cars, playing chess, proving theorems, playing music, and various other applications comes under AI. So understanding of this word, what is artificial and what is intelligence? Artificial defines man-made, intelligence defines thinking power. So in short, we can say this AI as a man-made thinking power. A proper definition for AI, it is a branch of computer science by which we can create intelligent machines which can behave like humans, behaving in the sense thinking like humans, making decisions, able to solve problems, logical thinking and reasoning, same like human beings. Also, we can give another definition, creating a machine with programmed algorithms which can work with its own intelligence. So these are the qualities of acting humanly. We are saying no, machines can act as human beings. What are actually the qualities of a machine to act as human beings? We can include these examples like NLP, natural language processing, automated reasoning, knowledge base, machine learning, CV, which is again a major subfield, computer vision, and also robotics. All these comes under artificial intelligence. Machines will behave like human-based skills like learning, reasoning, and problem solving. So why we need artificial intelligence actually? To solve real world problems easily and accurately. Example, in various fields like healthcare field, marketing, and also in solving traffic issues. Second one, to create our own personal assistants. We have many personal assistants these days. Most of us are familiar with Google assistants like Alexa, Siri. Third one, to create robots to work in the place of human beings. In certain places, human beings cannot work. It is actually risky. For example, to defuse a bomb in military areas, instead of placing human beings, we can use robots to defuse bomb. Or also in education field for teaching purposes, in medical field for doing various activities like including operations. We say these days we can replace doctors. In education field, AI robots can replace teachers. In military field, robots can replace military people, army people. What are the goals of artificial intelligence? For what purpose this field has been introduced? Mainly to replicate the human intelligence, to solve knowledge intensive tasks. Knowledge intensive, which are very difficult tasks, we can solve easily using artificial intelligence. A connection of perception and action, building a machine which can perform tasks that require human intelligence. There are many applications as we have seen in the previous slide. Creating some system which can exhibit intelligent behavior, learn new things by itself, demonstrate, explain, and can advise to its users. So these are the various fields where we can apply artificial intelligence: computer science, psychology, neuron science, biology, philosophy, maths, and sociology. Advantages of AI: high accuracy with less errors, high speed, reliability. It is useful for risky areas. We have many digital assistants using AI, and also it can be a useful tool as a public utility. There are also certain disadvantages, which includes high cost. Machines cannot think out of the box like human beings. Machines don't have feelings or emotions. Human beings, we will become more dependent on machines, and also no original creativity. Machines will not have their own creativity. Future of artificial intelligence, which includes its applications in various other subfields. We can do many advancements in digital marketing, robotic assistants. Like if we see in this image, a robot is assisting an elderly woman who cannot walk by herself or do anything by herself inside the home. So robots can assist elderly people. Likewise, we can use robots for many other applications in cyber security, in defense, military applications, in healthcare, in transportation like self-driving cars. Next topic is intelligent agents. There are many intelligent agents which we are going to see in unit 1. So what are actually agents? So these agents, they do work effectively with human intelligence, like human intelligence. So they can be grouped into 5 classes based on their degree of perceived intelligence and capability to improve the performance and generate better action. So these are the 5 basic types of intelligent agents. First one is the simple reflex agent. Second, model based reflex agent. Third one, goal based agent. Fourth, utility based agent. The last one is learning agent. What is a simple reflex agent? So this is the block diagram for the simple reflex agent. So these agents take decisions on the basis of the current percepts. Percepts meaning is senses. So based on the current senses, it will do its action. It will ignore the history. It will not have any memory to store what happened in the past. So we call this agent as a fully observable agent. So it works on a condition action rule, which means it maps the current state to the condition. Example is a room cleaner agent. Room cleaner agent works only if there is a dirt in the room. It will not remember whether there was dirt an hour before or half an hour before. If there is dirt, it will work or it will not work. So other examples, if we see here, automatic door. An automatic door uses a sensor to detect the presence of a person and opens the door accordingly. It will not remember whether there was a person 5 seconds before. The next one, vacuum cleaner robot. A simple vacuum cleaner robot might move forward until it detects a wall, then turn and move in another direction. It doesn't learn from its previous cleaning patterns or try to optimize its path. Problems for or disadvantages for simple reflex agent includes limited intelligence. They do not have knowledge of non-perceptual paths, mostly too big to generate and to store. They are not adaptive to the changes. If there are any changes, they won't adapt. Second is the model-based reflex agent. So first, simple reflex agent, it works in a fully observable environment. Model-based, it works in a partially observable environment. Model, the meaning of model is it is keeping a knowledge about how things happen in the real world. So we call this agent as a model-based agent. It will have an internal state. It is a representation of the current state. Examples of includes robotic vacuum cleaner itself. We can use sensors to detect obstacles and their surroundings. Along with that, the vacuum cleaners will use an internal model. It will store it in a memory to remember previously cleaned areas and a set of rules to navigate and avoid obstacles while cleaning. Previously, if it has recorded there is a wall in this place, the vacuum cleaner will remember it and it will avoid going to that space. Same way, self-driving cars, they will use sensors to perceive the environment, other vehicles, pedestrians, road conditions, and it will have an internal model to predict how the environment will change. So, while doing actions like steering, braking, and accelerating, how the environment will change, and also it will have a set of rules to move the car safely. So, this is the block diagram for the model based reflex agent. From the environment, it is getting the percepts, what the world is like now, how the world evolves, what my actions do based on the condition action rule, how I should take the actions. Next one is the goal based agent. Goal based agents, the knowledge of the current state environment is not always sufficient to decide for an agent what to do. The agent needs to know its goal and to act accordingly. They choose an action so that they can achieve the goal accordingly. Examples include self-driving car, not only driving a car, but also it should reach its destination. It has to plan accordingly, which way it has to go to avoid traffic. So likewise, a self-driving car will have its sensors. A delivery robot tasked with delivering the packages will act accordingly to reach the current location where it has to deliver and how efficiently it is going to deliver. So it has to plan a route to the destination. It uses an internal model or a map to do its task efficiently. That is goal based agent. Its aim is to achieve the goal efficiently. This is the block diagram for the goal based agent. So the agent will have the goals. So it will take the goals into its memory and it will do its action accordingly. Utility based agent. So these agents are similar to the goal based agent. It has an extra added component of utility measurement, meaning it will have the option what is the best way to achieve the goal. There are many ways to achieve the goal. What is the best way to achieve the goal, and whether the consumers will be satisfied. So that it includes utility based agents. So this is the block diagram for utility based agents. The added component here is utility. How happy I will be in such a state. So accordingly, the action should be taken to achieve the goal. That is utility based agent. So goal based agents to achieve the goal, utility based agent to achieve the goal, and what is the accuracy, whether it is achieving 100% or 50%, whether the consumer is happy or satisfied by using this. Next is the learning agent. The learning agent in AI is the type of AI which can learn from its past experience. It has its learning capabilities. So it starts to act with basic knowledge and then be able to act and adapt automatically through learning. It has an extra added component in this block diagram, which is a critic. So critic gives feedback whether it is good or not. Based on the feedback, it will update. The learning agent will update and will act accordingly. The main aim of learning agent is to increase the performance. There is a separate component called a performance element. So using this performance element, its aim is to increase the performance of the agent. So it has another component called a problem generator. So using this problem generator, it does experiments, and the performance element, it does the goal. To achieve the goal, it does all the works to increase the performance. So thank you. That's all for the presentation.